Hey guys, this is Mr. Beck back again. We are going to get into a new program today. The program is called Processing and it is coding in Java. Okay, so the program is called Processing. I just wanted to explain a few things about it in this first video, is like an intro video to the application that we're going to be using. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the processing website. Okay, so the website is processing.org, and the website pops up here, and you can see uh, kind of what they have to offer on the website. Okay, so it says, "Welcome to Processing 3 here from the Processing Foundation. You can download processing." So if I click on download processing, you can download Windows 64-bit or 32-bit. Then you have to extract all the files from the zip file and install it on your computer. So just extract the files and double click the icon inside that folder and you'll be good. Also on this page, it has some tutorials, so you can browse the tutorials. Let's go take a look at the tutorials real quick. Hello processing. I think you might have seen that one. I should show that one to you right now if you haven't seen it. So just stop this video and tell me about the videos, or continue on. You can watch the videos later. So here's Welcome to Processing 3, which is the newer version. Learn how to pause and step through your running code with the processing debugger. Okay, then it's got getting started, a processing overview, coordinate system, shapes, colors, objects, interactivities. A lot of things that I'm going to try to explain to you, hopefully in a easier manner for you to understand. So we'll see. Back to the processing homepage. If we go down a little bit, we want to visit the reference. Okay, this is very important as you get on programming in processing. Okay, the reference is going to give you all the commands that are available in processing. So here's the reference right here. You'll see it has different categories: structure, shape, color, and then even subcategories under that: 2D primitives, curves, creating and reading, etc., etc. So these are all the functions or methods that are available to a programmer using the processing program, okay, processing application. So how you know it's a method? Well, you know it's a method or a function because it has the open close parentheses. All these have open close parentheses. A lot of them do. Some of them don't, and those do other things over here. Like the math operators over here, you can add, subtract, do whatever you want to do. No methods there, okay? Bitwise operators there. You can do some calculations for absolute value, the minimum, the maximum, etc. Cosine, sine and tangent down there. So there's a lot of things here that you can use in your programming and processing. Okay, you're going to use a lot of them actually. So, but there are tons more that you can always look and see what they have to offer here if you're looking for a certain object to do a certain thing or anything of that nature. Okay. So what I want to do is go ahead and open up the program and show you how it opens up and what it looks like. So just give me one sec here. Let me see if I can find it where it is. You know what? It's just on my desktop. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my desktop and it's right over here. So here it is. It's going to open up onto my computer. Still opening. You can see it back there in the back. Okay, so now it is open and here it is. Okay, all right, guys, processing is finally open and you will see this window right here as well that says welcome to processing. You can just click on get started. it has a little check mark here, show this welcome message each time. If you don't want to show it each time, you uncheck it and click on get started, and you should be good to go. So here's the processing window. You may need to adjust it so you can see it better on your screen. My screen had opened up to a small window, so I needed to adjust it, drag it out, make it bigger, whatever you have to do to fit it to where you want to fit it, okay? So processing opens up right into the code editor. There's really no bunch of buttons around the side, a bunch of menus on the left side there like it is in other programs. This one's pretty simple. It is for beginners, so they try to make it as least complicated as they can. So it opens up straight into the code editor. This is line 1 and it has the line numbers on the side. You can barely see it on my computer, but it does have them. So here, if you want to run your sketch, you click on run, the play button there, and this is running my sketch, okay? Processing allows you to do visual programs, drawings, animations, small games, and stuff like that. So it opens up into a drawing window, okay? So this is the window where you're going to draw all your shapes. Now this window is super duper small, so I just want to open it up a little bit, make it bigger, so we have to change the size of the drawing window. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to type in size and then a number coordinates of how wide and how high we want that canvas to be. It's called the canvas drawing window. So here's the canvas right here, and it is 500 pixels wide across the top and 500 pixels high from top to bottom. Okay, so there's the drawing window there. My drawing window is still kind of small at 500, 500, so I'm going to change the size to 1000, 1000. And you're going to see it's going to be about double that size, but it's still not that big. There is my drawing window right there. Okay. So now let's go up here at the menu. You have a File tab. If you click on the File tab, you can open a new project. You can open a recent project. You can save. You can save as. You can export the application to use it on other computers. Okay. You can print from here. You can change your preferences. You can also quit the program. Okay. Then you have edit. You can undo, redo, select all, auto format, etc. Sketch. You can run, present, tweak, stop, import library. Debug, you can enable the debugger. Here you got some tools. You can create a font or you can use the color selector. Okay, I'll go over how to use the color selector here in just another video or two. But we're also going to use the font one as well. And here's help about processing. Okay, welcome to processing 3, any kind of library reference, tools reference, getting started, troubleshooting, etc., etc. Up here, if you want to close the program, you can here. Here's a debugger, and this is saying that we are programming in Java. Okay, I just want to show you one other thing here. If you wanted to, this black part down here is the console. Okay, if you want to print something out, you would just say print. You can do something like hello world. Okay, how about that? Print hello world. So if you're going to print things out in processing, these are going to show up down here at the bottom in the console. You see it says hello world down here. The canvas still pops up, but the text shows up down here at the bottom of the window where the console is. Okay? So processing is based in Java, and Java is case sensitive, so you've got to make sure that you spell your words properly, that you put the correct capitalization on those letters. Okay, so if it's supposed to be lowercase, it has to be all lowercase. If one letter is supposed to be uppercase, then one letter has to be uppercase. You're going to have to be very careful with that. If I misspell something, say, show you an error, here I'm missing a couple things. It gives me a red mark and it says this class does not exist. The class print hello does not exist. So I'm going to do this and see what happened here. Syntax error. Okay, misplaced constructs. Let's see. Misplaced constructs, class hello does not exist. So it gives me an error right away. It gives me a red line underneath so that I know that it's an error, and it won't even compile. So I can't even compile it at that point. This particular case, I do have an error, and I try to run it, and it gives me this big old long error message down here at the bottom. So when you have an error, you're going to know that you have an error. You may not know exactly where it is, but the processing program helps you and gives you like a red line underneath. The problem here is that I did not put my double quotation marks that I need there for it to work properly. And there it is working properly. Okay. So just another couple things I wanted to say about the canvas before we get started. The canvas is like a computer screen. Okay. I mean, it is a computer screen, but it's like a piece of graph paper, okay? Each coordinate on this canvas is a pixel. The monitor of the computer is broken up into pixels, and so is this canvas here, okay? Each pixel of the screen is a coordinate, two numbers, an X and a Y, okay? It determines the location of a point on the screen. It is a computer programmer's job to specify what shapes and colors should appear at these different pixel coordinates on this canvas. So the coordinate system for pixels in the computer window is a little bit different than the Cartesian coordinate system that you use in algebra, where 0, 0 is in the middle. Okay. In processing, the coordinate 0, 0 can be found at the top left, with the positive direction to the right horizontally and the positive direction going down vertically. Okay. Negative coordinates are not visible on the screen, but you can reference them off the screen, and we'll show you how to do that later. Okay. So basically the top left is 0, 0. And since my size is 1000 by 1000, the end over here is going to be 1000. This is my width is 1000, so the total on this side is going to be 1000. This is 0 on the Y, and then all the way down here at the bottom is going to be 1000 on the Y as well, okay? So this is 0, 0. This down here is 0, 1000. The X is 0. The Y is 1000. This over here is X 1000. Y 0, and this down here is X 1000 and Y 1000. Okay, so that's how you move around in the canvas on processing. All right, so in the next video, I'll show you guys how to draw a couple of shapes on the screen, and we'll get started working in processing. See you next time.